There is a reason why so many people spend years promising themselves they will change, yet remain exactly where they are. Maybe you've heard phrases like, "Next Monday I'll start." "After this month I'll get organized." "When things get better, I'll finally focus on myself." And for a few days, motivation actually shows up. People make plans, set goals, make promises to themselves. But the moment the first obstacle appears, everything goes back to the way it was. And do you know why that happens? Because most people try to build a new life while carrying the same mindset that created their old problems. They want different results without becoming different people, and that simply doesn't work. You cannot build confidence while thinking like someone controlled by fear. You cannot create prosperity while maintaining habits of scarcity. You cannot reach a new level in life by repeating the same patterns that brought you here. Every great transformation requires a break from the past. I'm not talking about abandoning who you are. I'm talking about abandoning everything that is preventing you from becoming who you are capable of being. There is a version of you living far below its true potential, and there is another version waiting to emerge. The question is, which one will control your life from this point forward? It will be someone more disciplined, stronger, more aware, more prepared. Someone who has decided to stop negotiating with their own excuses. And that is exactly what we're going to talk about today. Throughout this video, I will share the 7 principles that can begin a deep transformation in your life. But first, I need to be completely honest with you. Change is possible, far more possible than most people imagine. But there is a price. Every form of growth has a price. Every evolution requires sacrifice. Every achievement demands that you give something up. The question is, are you willing to pay that price? Because many people want the result, but very few are willing to endure the process, and that is exactly where everything begins. There is an image that has always fascinated me. The image of a sword being forged. Before becoming a powerful weapon, it is nothing more than a piece of raw metal. Without shape, without special value, without purpose. But then the process begins. It is placed into the fire. It endures extreme temperatures. It receives repeated blows. It is shaped again and again, and every strike removes an imperfection. Every stage strengthens its structure. Every difficulty helps transform it into something far more resilient. Understand this. The strength of the sword does not emerge despite the fire. It emerges because of it. And perhaps the same thing is happening to you. Maybe the challenges you keep trying to avoid are the very things building the person you need to become. But there is another important detail. During this process, the sword goes through moments when it appears to be falling apart. From the outside, all people see is heat, pressure, and discomfort. But those who understand the process know it is not destruction. It is construction. Most people abandon their goals because they interpret discomfort as a sign to stop, when in reality, it may be a sign of growth. That is why the first step toward any real transformation is not learning something new. It is taking responsibility. Stop waiting for perfect circumstances. Stop waiting for perfect motivation. Stop waiting for someone else to change your life for you. Because nobody will. The responsibility is yours. It always has been. And it always will be. The moment you truly accept that, something changes inside you. You stop being a spectator of your own story and become its author. But taking responsibility is only the beginning. Because there is a second stage that very few people are willing to face. The stage of strategic isolation. Sometimes growth requires stepping away from the noise. It requires reducing distractions. It requires creating space for reflection, not because you hate people, but because you need to hear your own voice. And that is exactly where true transformation begins.